Classic cars are getting harder to find, but these hidden listings are still out there for regular money, and some of them might surprise you. Number 1. 1968 Chevrolet Corvair, $4,500, Easton, PA. This 1968 Corvair convertible comes with a 110 horsepower setup and a 4-speed manual transmission. The seller says the car runs and drives great, shifts smoothly, and cruises comfortably at highway speeds around 65 miles per hour. Finished in blue with a black interior, it presents itself as a usable classic driver rather than a trailer queen. The condition is described honestly. The seller mentions some rain leaks and rust spots starting to show through in areas, but overall it sounds like a solid weekend cruiser that can still be enjoyed without immediately needing a full restoration. Number 2. 1971 Cadillac Eldorado Coupe 2D, $6,000, Wooster, Ohio. This Casablanca yellow Eldorado reportedly stayed with its original owner until 2025 and remains mostly original throughout. Powered by the massive 500c V8, the seller says it starts quickly, runs smoothly, and still delivers the comfortable luxury feel these big Cadillacs are known for. The interior appears very well preserved with working power seats, windows, and locks. A few items like the AC, heat, and radio currently do not work, but overall this sounds like a complete and highly original luxury cruiser for the price. Number 3. 1975 Chevrolet Monte Carlo Tudor, $6,525, Mounds, Illinois. This forest green Monte Carlo has received a long list of recent maintenance, including a tune-up, Edelbrock carburetor setup, new battery, tires, and professionally installed dual exhaust. The seller also says the engine and transmission are newer replacements that shift out strong. The car still keeps much of its original appearance inside, while minor surface rust around the windows is honestly mentioned. Factory options like tilt wheel and power locks help give this one a true mid-70s personal luxury feel. Number 4. 1969 Buick Riviera, $5,500, Osceola, Missouri. Powered by a 430 big block V8, this Riviera project already has several mechanical updates completed, including head gaskets, timing chain, electric fuel pump, and fuel cell. The seller says the car runs and moves under its own power, making it a workable foundation for someone wanting a classic GM project. The tires are older and the car still needs finishing work, but overall it sounds like a fairly solid project with many expensive repairs already handled. It's presented more as a customizable cruiser than a finished show car. Number 5. 1977 Pontiac Grand Prix GT Coupe 2D, $6,500, DuBois, PA. Garage kept since 1993, this Grand Prix GT features a 301 Turbo 400 setup and reportedly only 44,000 miles. The seller describes it as road-ready with a spotless interior and clean overall presentation. For buyers wanting a mostly complete late 70s cruiser without immediately diving into heavy restoration work, this one sounds fairly straightforward and usable as is.
Number 6. 1965 Ford Fairlane 500 Wagon 500, $7,000, Rainsville, Alabama. This Fairlane wagon runs, drives, and stops with a rebuilt 289 V8 and C4 automatic transmission. The seller mentions recent brake work and describes the car as very solid overall, with only minimal rust for its age. It's still realistically presented as an older project-level classic, needing smaller details sorted before regular driving. Rare wagons like this are becoming harder to find at this price range. Number 7. 1976 Chrysler Cordoba, $6,500, Groveport, Ohio. This astral blue metallic Cordoba is powered by a 400 big block paired with a 727 TorqueFlite transmission. The seller says everything works properly except the AC, and the car reportedly runs great with only 40,000 miles shown. It sounds like a simple turnkey cruiser from the mid-70s era, aimed more at comfortable driving than full restoration or modification. Number 8. 1974 Chevrolet Nova, $6,000, Oxford, Alabama. This Nova is equipped with a small block Chevy 350 V8 and automatic transmission. According to the seller, it starts easily, shifts smoothly, and has no major rust issues. The car also features Recaro bucket seats and a clean title. The overall description leans more toward a maintained street cruiser than a serious project car. It sounds like something that could be driven and enjoyed immediately. Number 9. 1960 Chrysler Imperial Sedan 4D, $7,000, Big Rapids, Michigan. This Imperial still retains its original 413 wedge engine and reportedly runs, drives, shifts, and stops. The seller says the car has been stored for years and recently received several replacement parts, including a starter, battery, fuel pump, and alternator. The brakes still need attention, and it currently runs from a temporary fuel setup, but the body is described as solid and restoration-worthy. It sounds like a serious full-size luxury project with good potential. Number 10. 1979 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Coupe 2E, $3,900, Clarksville, Tennessee. This Z28 project includes a 350 small block Chevy, automatic transmission, shift kit, and stall converter. The seller says it runs and can move around the yard, although suspension and safety items still need to be completed before street driving. Rust is mentioned and the mileage is unknown, but many original parts remain with the car. Overall, it sounds like a realistic unfinished Z28 project for someone wanting to build it their own way.
Number 11. 1959 Lincoln Mark 7, $5,900, Muskegon, Michigan. This pink and white Lincoln Continental Mark IV is powered by a 430 big block and reportedly runs and drives well. The seller says it recently came up from Florida and still keeps many factory luxury features working, including the power windows and seats. The car appears to retain much of its original full-size luxury character. With only 2 owners listed, it sounds like a fairly complete late 50s cruiser rather than a stripped-down restoration project. Overall, this one feels aimed at someone wanting a large vintage highway car with classic styling and usable condition without paying premium collector prices. Number 12. 1972 Volkswagen Beetle, $6,600, Pine Bluff, NC. This black Beetle is described as a patina cruiser with a clear-coated body and solid interior. The seller says it runs, drives, and stops properly, powered by a single-port engine and manual transmission. The overall setup sounds simple and honest, focused more on usability than perfection. It keeps the traditional vintage VW personality without trying to present itself as a fully restored example. For buyers wanting an older VW that can be enjoyed casually without major immediate work, this one sounds fairly straightforward. Number 13. 1959 Ford Fairlane Galaxy, $6,950, Youngstown, Ohio. This Fairlane Galaxy still wears its factory blue paint colors and reportedly has just over 47,000 original miles. The seller says it runs, drives great, and includes original paperwork and the original window sticker. Bought from the original owner, the car appears to lean heavily towards survivor status rather than modification. That originality could be one of the strongest selling points here. The overall condition sounds clean and preserved, while still remaining realistic as a driver-quality late 50s sedan rather than a perfect museum car. Number 14. 1968 Ford Fairlane 500, $2,800, Thomasville, NC. This Fairlane is being sold mainly as a parts or project car and does not come with a title. The seller keeps the listing brief and realistic about its overall condition. There are very few details provided, which makes this feel more like a budget restoration base than something road-ready. The low price reflects that approach. For someone already familiar with Fairlane projects or needing parts, this could still be worth a closer look, depending on the body condition in person.
Number 15. 1952 MG Replica MG Convertible, $6,500, Hickory, NC. Built with a Volkswagen engine, this MG Replica includes newer tires, brakes, gas tank, and carburetor, according to the seller. The convertible top also includes matching side coverings for the windows. The seller says it runs well, giving it more of a fun cruiser feel rather than a serious restoration candidate. Its lightweight roadster styling makes it stand out from the larger American classics in this lineup. Overall, it sounds like a simple vintage-style convertible that could work well for casual weekend driving and local car meets.
Number 16. 1953 Packard Patrician $5,500. Otsego, MI. This straight-A Packard reportedly starts, runs, and moves under its own power. The seller mentions the brake pedal is extremely stiff, although the car can still eventually stop. The body is described as fairly solid overall, and the seller openly presents it as a possible restoration, hot rod, or rat rod project, depending on the buyer's direction. With title included and the car remaining mostly complete, this one sounds like a workable early 50s luxury project with several possible paths forward. Number 17. 1979 Ford Mustang, $5,000, Salisbury, NC. This Fox body Mustang is clearly listed as a project car. The seller says it needs suspension work, wiring attention, and carburetor repairs, although the engine can still be made to fire. The car appears unfinished rather than abandoned, with the seller mentioning lack of time as the reason it's being sold. That usually appeals to buyers already looking for a hands-on project. It sounds best suited for someone specifically wanting an early Fox Mustang to rebuild gradually rather than immediately drive daily. Number 18. 1969 Buick Skylark Coupe 2D, $3,500, South Bend, Indiana. This Skylark includes a Buick 350 engine, automatic transmission, and a solid frame according to the seller. The car is complete but currently not running, possibly because of a distributor-related issue. The body is described as fair rather than perfect, keeping expectations realistic for the asking price. The clear title is also included with the sale. For buyers wanting an affordable late 60s GM project, this one sounds like a fairly complete starting point without major missing pieces. Number 19. 1971 Ford Crown Victoria, $2,000, Taylor, Michigan. Despite the listing title, the seller describes this as a 1971 Ford LTD convertible project. It reportedly runs and drives but still needs tune-up work and brake attention before regular road use. The seller even recommends towing it home despite it moving under its own power, which helps set realistic expectations about its condition. At only $2,000, this is clearly positioned as a budget-friendly restoration project rather than a finished classic cruiser. Number 20. 1962 Chevrolet Corvair 900, $1,000, Virgilia, Virginia. This Corvair 900 has reportedly been sitting for many years, but still includes a title. Very little additional detail is provided in the listing. Given the low price and lack of recent driving information, it's realistically more of a restoration base or parts car opportunity than something immediately road-ready. For someone already familiar with Corvairs or looking for a cheap entry-level project, it could still have potential depending on the condition underneath. Which one would you actually take home? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoy real classic car listings like these, don't forget to subscribe for the next batch.